Hello guys, how you doing? How you doing? It's of course Mason here, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today I want to talk about something. Basically, I just want to have a little bit of conversation with you. I want to have a little discussion about some things that a lot of people hardly talk about. A lot of people hardly bring it to the forefront, and I want to talk about the importance of keeping and protecting your energy, and the importance of protecting your emotions, and the importance of protecting yourself against other things that might be detrimental to your own spiritual development and your own personal life, to be quite honest. Yes, most of the time we always talk about it's important to have sympathy, it's important to have empathy, it's important to have compassion for other people. But of course, these are very good deeds. These are good moral deeds that a lot of people should be practicing, and should be advocated and should be promoted. But what I want to talk about today is, when do you cross the line? When do you say, when do you put a demarcation that enough is enough? Because at the end of the day, if you're going to have empathy, sympathy, and compassion for other people at your expense, at your own emotional and energy expense, you're going to have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? Because at the end of the day, you can't change the world. At the end of the day, you can't change people who aren't ready to change. So if you're gonna do certain things that are gonna have that are gonna be detrimental to your own health, to your own emotions, and to your own energy, because at the end of the day, you have to remember, we all have got energy centers around us. We all have got we've got energy circles around us, and this circle, this shield of energy, we need to protect it. And if it becomes weak, it's going to be manifest as a disease. That's how disease formulates. So it's important to always look after your best interests. Yes, a lot of people, they want to do good deeds, they want to try to help other people and everything. But I reckon it's not a plausible thing to do if you're going to do something that's going to have a direct effect on yourself. I know that we always talk about you shouldn't be selfish, you should always be considerate and be there for other people. But if the people that you are trying to protect, the people that you're trying to help out, if they do not realize or recognize and appreciate all the effort and everything that you're doing, what you'll be simply doing is having an effect on your own energy protection circle, the one I've talked about. Especially if you are a highly sensitive person who is always feeling the energy of other people and looking after other people's interests. If you are one of those people, whatever that you do, if it's not being reciprocated or being appreciated, you are going to make yourself even worse off than you were before. Because what you'll be doing is make a dent in your own energy level. You need to protect your own energy. You need to protect your own emotional energy. And if this becomes weak, like I said, it's going to manifest as a disease. A lot of people, they do not appreciate some of the good deeds that other people do. Yes, wholeheartedly, you might be a patient person, you might be an empathetic person, a sympathetic person, a compassionate person. Deep down, you might be the kind of person who is always there for other people and helping other people. But if your deeds aren't being reciprocated, if your deeds aren't being honored and recognized, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's pointless. It's pointless. Sometimes you have to do what's called unnecessary selfishness. You have to do something that is called unnecessary selfishness, in the sense that do something that's going to help you. Do something that's going to make you happy. Do something that's going to bring satisfaction to your own life. Do something that's going to bring completeness in your own life. There is no point trying to help other people out there, but at the end of the day, you are left with emotional baggage that you have accumulated from other people. You can't change the world, and you definitely can't change somebody who's not ready to be changed. As a matter of fact, people can only change themselves. People can only help themselves. A lot of people, they think being compassionate, being empathetic is being there for some other people. Take the emotions of other people, trying to put yourself in other people's shoes, trying to see the world from somebody's perspective. But when you're doing that, are you not risking your own energy centers? Are you not risking your own health? Sometimes I think it's not worth it. It's really, really not worth it. Because a lot of people, they really do mean it, that they just want to help other people. They want to help somebody. They want to change somebody's life. They want them to come from the darkness to the light. They want them to come from what is wrong to what is right. What is illegit to something that is legit. You want somebody to improve their lives. But nobody can improve their life until they are ready. Only when somebody is ready to even meet you halfway, that's when you can help them. Because sometimes you spend a lot of time being that nice person, this nice woman, nice lady, or nice gentleman. But when you are acting in all your niceness to people who aren't appreciating you, where is that going? Is that really healthy for yourself? Is that really a good thing to do? If it's detrimental to your own development and your own energy, you can't compromise your own energy cycle. You need to protect it. Your energy shield is there for you. When you are doing certain things, because you have to remember, if there's anything that takes so much energy, it is the emotions. Emotional energy takes a big chunk of your energy percentage, personal energy percentage. Now, if you are going to be taking other people's emotions, trying to be there for them and trying to so much to do something for them, all you are doing is compromising your own energy shield. Surely that's not healthy for you. Sometimes you need to walk away from situations. Sometimes you just need to say, you know what? I try to help you. I try to be empathetic, to be sympathetic, to be compassionate with you. I try to make you a better person. But I can't carry on doing this. You're going to have to figure out things for yourself. Because I need you to protect my own energy cycle. And do not even feel guilty and regretting all the things or that decision, because you need to protect yourself. You need to do certain things that are in your own best interests. Do not compromise your own happiness for other people. Some people, they just don't know. Some people, they just do not want to be to be happy. Some people take joy in misery. Some people just enjoy being sulky and being miserable. They take joy in that. So if somebody is like that, how are you going to try to change them, to change their perception? How are you going to try to put light in their dark world? Only when they are ready. You know, there is an old axiom that says the teacher is always available when the student is ready. When the student is not ready, no matter how much you teach somebody, it's not going to get it. Only when the student is ready, their eyes going to be open to understanding. Their ears going to be open to what needs to be seen. But if their eyes and their ears are closed, you can force them to open their eyes and ears. You need to protect yourself. Protect your own energy centers. Protect your own energy shield. I see a lot of people They get so much stressed by helping other people. They get so much stress by taking upon other other people's emotions. Like I said, emotional energy, it takes a big chunk of your energy level. So it's imperative to always protect yourself, look after yourself, do what's best for you. If what's best for you in that scenario, in that situation, is to walk away, do walk away, because you are only benefiting yourself. See, a lot of people, they just don't want to be helped. A lot of people, not even a lot of people, some people, they don't want to be helped. Some people don't want to see change in their life. Some people, they don't want to see anything to change. They just want to keep the status quo. They're so comfortable with the way they're living. And you, as a person who's coming from the trajectory of empathy, sympathy, and compassion, you're trying the best you can to help somebody. But if somebody is not honoring, respecting, appreciating, or even observing what you're doing, the actions that you're doing, you are wasting your time. That's what you're doing. You're simply wasting your time, because whatever that you're doing is not getting appreciated. Whatever that you're doing is not being honored. So how long are you going to carry on doing that for? It's not healthy. It's not good for you. Sometimes you need to look after yourself. Put yourself as number one priority. And that's not being selfish. That is being that is being effective. That is being efficient. That is the right choice for your own personal development. Some people, you can spend so much hours, days, weeks, months trying to help them, but they do not see and appreciate what you're doing. So it's important to always look after yourself. Put yourself as number one. Value yourself. Value your own yourself. Value your interests. Value your happiness. Value your goals. Your purpose in life. You're not here to suffer for other people. Some people, they just don't want to see happiness. Some people, they don't want to be smiling. You could be a person who is comfortable with everything that you're doing. You could be somebody who is so happy with how your life is going, and you want to reciprocate that to somebody else. But if those people can't see what you're doing, can't honor what you're doing, you know, you're simply wasting your time. You're simply wasting your valuable time that you could be doing and apply energy into something else. I know it's a controversial subject, it is a controversial topic, and it's a controversial advice that I'm telling you. But it's important to always look after your best interests. Bring happiness to yourself first. You can change the world. You can change other people. Every single person have got the potential to see the light. And it's up to them to get up, walk to the light, and walk away from darkness. But if they aren't prepared to get up and walk to the light, and they want to be stuck and comfortable with darkness, sometimes you have to leave them. Sometimes let it be, let it go. Only somebody who is prepared to change, they can be changed. So reserve your energy, reserve your empathy, sympathy, compassion to those who really need it most, and to those who value and respect and honor it most. Otherwise, it's pointless talking to people, trying to help people who aren't ready. I know that it's yes, you might be thinking, hold on, Mason, what you're talking about is it's controversial, it's wrong, and it's rubbish, because we need to have love for every single person. We need to be there for other people. But if you're going to be doing that at the expense of your own energy cycle, your own emotional energy, this if whatever that you're doing is going to make you diseased, is it really worth it? Is it really, really worth it? I think not. So I say today, look after yourself. You are number one. You are special. Look out after your own best interests. Look after your own happiness, because that's what matters most. You can't change the world. There's about 7 billion people. So what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be changing 7 billion emotions? No, you can't do that. But what you can do, however, is preserve all of your energy. Don't lose energy dealing with things that aren't unproductive and helpful, and that are detrimental to your own development and to your own self. So I say, look after yourself. You're number one, and that's how it should be. All right. So Boy Mason, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And like I always say, every single time, stay blessed and keep on smiling. All right. Till next time. Bye-bye.